Okay, well, it's another day of the No Mana Challenge. So we are finally in Crocotopia, and I've done some stuff off screen to prepare. So hopefully we'll have a little bit better of time, and we're a little bit more prepared since things are about to ramp up in difficulty a little bit. So far we've had 4 deaths. Anytime I have to flee, I'm counting that as a death for the death counter. And I decided I'll display it on stream. I think it's more interesting that way. So we'll see the counter here in the top left. So otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and jump in. So how many deaths so far? 4. And we'll keep that number updated. Alright, let's jump right in. Let's torture ourselves for about an hour at least. Alright. So we're gonna head to Crocotopia. We just started, haven't done any quests there yet. We'll see how it goes. So the only thing I've done here so far is I did go to the secret shop. I did want to make sure that I got the badge there and the 1 myth spell since it was 0 pips. So we have also added shield minion into our deck, although I don't think I'll be using it right away, and I don't know if I'll be using all of these spells. I can't use that one. Or that one. Okay. Otherwise, this is pretty much our setup right now. So everything has to be 0 pips because we are currently trying to play 0 mana and see how far in the game we can get. So that's why I don't get to use anything fun or helpful like Troll or Cyclops. Just a lot of this guy. So I know it's possible to get at least up to Malistaire. So other people have done up to Malistaire. I know that's possible. I don't know how far in the game we can get. Some of the cheating bosses in Arc 2 have me worried. But right now we're just making our way up there. Why am I not riding my mount? I should have one. Okay, there we go. I won't really be doing side quests unless they're helpful or unique. So if they give me something great such as a lot of XP, that's fine. Otherwise I don't really see a need of doing all the side quests. If I feel like I'm underleveled for a fight though, I might go and do some questing to level up. But in general I won't. Resources though I will need a lot of. Burn through gold very quickly on this build. So I did off screen, I fed my pet, so happiness is up high enough for us to will cast. Last time we did not have enough of that, so I did a little bit of prep off screen. Oh, you're killing me. Okay. I think I have to come back here later too. So I do use mana to mark outside of battle. I don't really think that's what I'm interested in. I just want to not use any mana during the actual battles itself. But for sake of convenience, I do mark locations. Level that.
One time compared to the amount of players participating in the battle. Be very careful.
So in all of Wizard City, I was using my other pet, which has the well-cast Frozen Kraken, which is fine because I was mostly fighting bosses. But now that I'm going to be fighting a lot more mobs, I have another pet that I've prepared that has well-cast Leaf Storm. I don't know if I'll use it every fight. I'm going to kind of see how things go. These Charmed Slaves aren't too tough. Also, the Charmed Slaves are not actually my quest right now, so oops. But yeah, these guys are... I could two-shot... I think with boost I can maybe two-shot them with the wand, but that's okay. So, I do believe that the Wizard101 wiki is wrong, by the way. The wiki says that this guy can use Life Imp and also a natural attack that is life. He never does that. The only spells I've seen this use are Bloodbat, Firecat, and Thundersnake. So, there's that. Oh! Went for him immediately. That's not good. Yeah, the only problem is that he's very fragile. Going first would have been nice. Honestly, I could have just fled this, but I did want to see what fighting these was like. Let's try that again, right? Messed up. No! The AI and minions are so bad. I would be very grateful if they could... Yeah, I'm kind of over this fight. I see where this is going. I would be very grateful if they could revisit the minions and make them better. Because they're just not very good right now. The talents on the two pets are slightly different besides just the will cast, by the way. So this pet has a lot more heals. The other pet has a little bit of damage output as well. $35 happiness, but that's not too bad. I'd rather get on to questing. Yeah, I can go here. This one's fine. Don't think I'll need these for a while. We'll thin out the deck. Yeah, these are a bit stronger than the charmed slaves at the entrance. Not unbearably strong, I think we'll be fine, but... Going first would have been nice, though. The other pet also has May cast Locust Storm. Or Locust Swarm. That's not good. Okay, I think that it's a low roll. Yeah, it's barely alive, isn't it? He's got it though. He's got it. We're good. Don't do anything crazy. Yeah, we're fine. So in Wizard City, the fights that gave me the most trouble were all bosses. Didn't have any problems with mobs, of course. I lost to Achilles twice, which was embarrassing. And Foul Gaze and Nightshade each took a loss. I guess they took the win, right? So once we get over the hurdle and we're level 20, I do have a new wand we can try out as well. I have a little bit of gear waiting at level 20. Not really much for between level 5 and 10. Not much changed. That should be fine. Just pass. Since you're going to choose now to fizzle. Alright, there we go. What is fastest? It'd probably be fastest to use this teleporter rather than go to the Oasis, I think. I don't have the Crocotopia speedrun route memorized, unfortunately. This feels fastest.
You found the chamber.
Oh boy, spell elements for spells that I can't use. I do need to get spell elements for the Golem eventually, but that's Dragonspire, I think. I don't even want that at all. Okay. So I think if we're gonna fight a boss, I think I am going to swap and use the other pet. It does just a little bit better with the solos. The pets are not perfect, by the way. One I already had before. I already had Cuddles. And Rocky, I just made for this, and it was good enough. I didn't min-max the damage output, and I haven't socketed them either. I'll put sockets on when I'm level 15. Oh, wow. This is new. I don't think I've seen Crocotopia since the update. At least not all the rooms. I didn't realize they made it so crazy in here. Okay. Quite a bit of health. Might be justified in using Kraken in here. But we'll see how things go first. He's actually not that much stronger than a Wizard City boss. Okay. Alright, looks like we're going for the minion first. No objections from me. Yes! Yes! Bugs! Oh, this feels so good whenever I get this one. Oh, it's so easy. Yeah, this fight's already over, I think. There's like no way to lose. Unless an actual disaster happens, but we're way ahead now. So, the other people that I've seen do this challenge, I believe they were using a life school. That was a few years ago, before, I think it was like 1 or 2 years ago. But the reason why I'm doing Myth is that the secondary school damage that I can get from like pins and stuff will be, I think it's 3rd best for Myth. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's not that bad. And the other reason is, again, this. So having this trained instead of having to get item cards for it, which are very rare, which I'm using the wand for, or having to get treasure cards for it was kind of a bit much. So I wanted to be Myth to make sure that I could do that, because then I can also get the training dummy later for later worlds. Because with full spellaments, it's 750 health sponge, and it uses taunt. So it'll be nice for taking the heat off of myself, and I can also still use it in its base form if I want to deal damage as well. Alright. Anyways. I think it's done this round, yeah, we're good. It wasn't very difficult at all to beat this boss. Oh, they're dropping Spellment enhanced TCs. Alright. Yeah, I can sell these later. I don't think there's anything here I can use, but I can transfer Spellments to other characters. I can sell the other stuff. And this is food. Yummy. That wasn't too bad. The Cloud of Bugs talent is really great when it pops off. So I think in most scenarios, depending on the fight of course, but in most scenarios I think I am going to like this pet a lot more for bosses. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, we're already on to the Chamber of Fire? Is it always this fast? Definitely don't need that. So because of the nature of this build, power pip chance is actually a useless stat to me. So it'll be interesting because then I can neglect it when I'm working later on the gear I'm using. Excavation site is where he's at. Yeah. I can neglect power pip chance to get some other stats, which will be nice. Oh, he's on that side. And then pretty sure you can go this way and avoid the fights. And then the other thing I don't need at all is, of course, mana. Not that anyone tries to get mana in their build, but I can obviously ignore it.
You ought to help me find a way.
I think there was like a useless wall hanging item I got too. Yeah, I don't need that. I'll go do the library skeleton fight later. Hi. I didn't realize it until kind of recently, actually, but the Marleybonians are pretty much assholes. They're terrible. I don't think I really understood anything at all when I was playing this as a kid.
Thanks for that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, why am I doing this thing with the dirt? I think Oasis is faster in this situation. Could be wrong. Maybe the street teleporter would have been faster, but oh well. I've already made my choice. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this one already ready.
We need the hammers from some of the Cyclops to... We would...
I'll clean these up and hide them later off screen. I just wanted to get them in case I incidentally was able to collect anything. Can we defeat Halls of Fire boss today? Maybe. Probably. It's going really fast because I'm not like a kid who's lost on what to do. I remember these taking a long time when I was a kid though. I was not a very smart kid. Was he there a second ago? I feel like he wasn't. Arguably faster to go this way. Maybe. Yeah, we can just kind of slip on back. I mean, the name is the Far Hall, so it's got to be pretty far. Hold on. Yeah. I don't think I need to make any changes. This is pretty good so far.
I see my men could not take them down.
I could always use the fire decathlon deck. We'll try it and see how it goes. The problem with the decathlon decks is that I only get one minion this way. So that's a bit riskier. If they just decide they don't like the minion, then it's pretty bad for us. I've never seen him use Frost Beetle. I didn't know he had it. This is the first time I've seen it use Frost Beetle. I wonder if the living puppet does take into advantage, or take into account the school advantage and the boost. Because it has not used Frost Beetle in all of Wizard City. Not once. Okay, well I guess he's still never used it, so never mind. We'll see how far we can get without using the Kraken. His fights are still not dropping snacks. Okay, well never mind. He's definitely not taking into account boost because... what is this? Even with the deck, this is not going to be good. Yeah, ouch. This won't do too much, thankfully. What are you doing, puppet? Nailed it. Heal any time would be nice. If it uses Frost Beetle, I can always just go for Kraken after that. Or if things get dicey. Oh my gosh. How many times are you gonna fizzle this fight? Could just use this on myself right now too. Ouch. That's the high roll animation for Bloodbat, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 110 is the upper end. Okay. Barring any fatal minion mistakes, like using fire right now for some reason, or fizzling. Okay. We'll win next round. No! What are you doing? No! Alright, I have to use Kraken anyways. Yeah. Decathlon decks would be good if I had like a full set of treasure cards. I don't have any in right now. Get out of jail free card. See, if speed was my concern, I could have just used this pretty early on. But obviously I want to conserve some resources. Yeah, I can sell these later. This will be pretty lucrative. I got one snack out of that. Okay. Yeah. Port. Yeah, it's closer. I definitely want to switch back to my regular deck now. I could buy better decks pretty soon too, I think. Oh, level again, sweet. I can get Monstrology now. See, I can do Monstrology, but I cannot actually utilize Monstrology because all of them are 2 pips. So, not horribly motivated to do that. But technically I can. And we've got a training point again too, so we can go back and learn something. Training point usage is going to be very questionable in this run. Definitely not typical. Yeah, I can do activities. Crab Alley's open now.
We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll probably get this. We'll probably get this section done. We'll beat the pyramid today, and then we'll be on our way. The nose positions don't even change. It's all the same dog. Alright, I apparently have to talk to you.
Thanks for this.
And grab a quest, sure.
Thanks. Looks like the cross. I heard from Amanda that the Naridi gained some of their power from flame gems they keep in the palace. If you could go around
Archibald.
so their magical powers would be reduced.
I'll switch back to Cuddles, because I think we have to fight some mobs in a bit.
These artifacts had better work.
Standish? Yeah, fastest way is the cat port. I might move, but I would be so bad at switching. I'm tempted to move my other mount, like my 50% mount over, because it will add up over a period of time, all the walking you have to do. We'll see. Right now, I'm too lazy.
Welcome back, young wizard.
Okay, so you want me to fight, like, yeah, everything here. Starting with the warriors. Or it doesn't really matter, but... Okay, cool. Both of them are spawning right here. There you go. Why did he boost it? Oh, it's balance. I don't even need to use my will cast here. I think we got it. I actually don't know what all the animations are when a card's about to fizzle. I know that it shows sometimes, but I don't have all of those memorized at all. We can myth trap, why not? Ideally, in longer fights, stacking things like traps will be more of a difference, because there's multiple buffs I can put on. And we'll be doing a lot more stalling. And because of their 45 health, the blades are way less important for these minions. It's way more important to trap stack. I don't want to waste that actually. I'm just going to go with hit like this. We'll fish for the Locust Swarm. There you go, high roll. Yeah, I mean, why not boost it and then hit next round for me, and then we're out. Yeah, there goes the minion. Going second is awful. We were using Leaf Storm next round, or next fight. Yeah, it's pretty decent damage. If I hit one of them once, that'd be fine. Kabop. Hey, not too bad. The boots. Awful boots. Terrible boots. Alright, now we need to fight two of these guys. Okay. He's putting in work. He's gonna have this one dead before I can even use this. Oh, never mind. No, he won't. Oh, he might. Never mind. Yeah, he's gone. But they are too. Alright. One objective done. Now I just need some mighty warriors. Corn is no place for a mighty warrior. Start socketing jewels pretty soon. I think we're about 3 levels off. It's not bad. Oh, thanks, pet. Wow. You shouldn't have. So the reason for using this minion again is it's the only one that's 0 pips, and it kind of doubles my damage output each turn. It seems kind of insignificant at first, but it actually is pretty helpful. I think the minion is just overlooked because it's so pathetic on paper, but as long as he doesn't get noticed, he on average puts out 400-500 damage in each fight, which is pretty great. So definitely no problems with using him. That was a fizz. I could see the dust before. Alright, well, it's over. Because fire is the easiest one to tell because the flame colors are off. I'm also a fire main, so could be biased, but I think the fire animation is so easy to tell when it's not going to work. Oh, nice. Don't even have to chase a wisp. I still need to chase one wisp. But it's the thought that counts. Thanks, Cuddles. Alright, I just gotta go talk to this guy again. Oh. Yep, we did it. I mean, I did it for you, and you're taking the credit, but I'm also not surprised. Oh, these are awful. I don't know, some of the common drops are just so terrible sometimes. Like, I get they're common. It's so terrible. Okay, we'll have treasure cards to sell later. That's nice. Defeat him. Oh, I gotta defeat all these people now. Great. Let's go to Cody first, I guess. We'll swap pets. Oh, a death
You
one.
may have seen the fall of the other Narini, but the next thing you will see is me celebrating my victory.
Okay. Sure, dude. No, see, you're not supposed to do that. It is? What is this? Get that out of here. Even with resistance 96, it's not bad at all. I could just end him. Yeah, we'll make it a fast fight. I don't need to be slow every time. No! We'll make it a fast fight. It'll be over soon. Oh, if I had only had the hindsight to wand the boss first. But I was gonna do enough damage to kill without it. Oh, that's annoying. That's fine. We'll work it out. Alright, you've got him, so I'll just be over here if you need me. How embarrassing. I was kind of half expecting my minion to fizzle right after I did that. Okay. One down. Now we can focus on this guy. Yep, yep, yep. Ooh. I find myself thinking about certain animations a lot, like Minotaur. I think Minotaur is such a cool animation. I think we can finish it this round. Hold on. Yeah, if he doesn't kill the oh, this could be Ghoul. Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah, Ghoul's annoying because they heal. And when you're doing damage in increments of 70, it can feel pretty devastating. Hyrule? Not bad. Not bad, but... yeah, not quite. Ouch. There we go. Good pet. Very good pet. Alright, that boss wasn't too bad. Had a mishap with the Kraken, but overall serviceable. Serviceable. Yuck. Disgusting. Okay. Alright, Edo's done. Oh no. Makordi's done. Next is Edo. I don't know if these are like authentic Egyptian and or Middle East names at all. They just sound very Japanese to me, but I know I have a skewed perception. I have a bias there. Or double or. Right. If I tower shield and shield minion, can he live a hit? Could be interesting to try.
Thus begins the draining of your strength.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Restoration of my glory.
You're literally a rank 3 boss, dude. Calm down. Oh, I've overpacked my deck, and now we have too much stuff going on. Alright, we'll open up with a warning shot. There we go. I think with double shields, the minion can survive a rank 1 hit. I don't know if it can survive much else beyond that. Because it's 70 and 50. It's not amazing. So let's say it's 100 on average for a 1 pip hit. That would bring it down to 15. Yeah, I would live. I guess technically it could live one rank 1 hit unless it was Thunderstake. Could maybe hit through on this. It's not like I've extensively tested using with this pet or anything, or with this minion or anything. Like I'm still trying to figure out the right rhythm and way to use him too. Okay. Once I'm done shielding you, then I can just focus on hitting. But I think this saves me from having to summon a minion again, so it could be worth it. Did you see that? It was 101 healing. That's the title of this game. Okay, minion down. I can't even remember if Leprechaun used to have a different voice. I think when I place traps or debuffs, like charms, I think there is a small chance that I can use Locust Swarm. But I'm not exactly sure on that one. What if I give you an Ice Blade if you'll, like, actually use Ice Beetle? This has got to be the most that someone has ever willingly buffed this minion. He's hitting him! Oh! It's probably dead, even with these 3 debuffs. I don't know. It survived a sunbird! Oh my god. Look at him, he's got 6 health! Best puppet ever. I've got more, even if he dies now. He's definitely done his part. Look at that. Look at that buffed hit. Insane amounts of damage. That's as much as a regular Thunder Snake. I think we just won. All it took was 3 debuffs to protect this guy from dying. Or it could have just been 1 turn to summon another. But he did his job. Nailed it. Oh, pink dandelions. Sweet, I'll put that on my other whiz. The actual most useless ring to us. Look at this. 25 mana and 2% power pip. There you go, have a nice snack, Rocky. So my pets are done, so I don't really need to use energy on this character. So it feels like a waste, but yeah, we're just ignoring going back and forth in between levels. Like normally you'd obviously care, but I have the 2 pets that I want right now anyways. If I have some sort of niche condition come up or a fight that I can't get over, I'll probably have to build a pet just to make myself immune to whatever damage that tough boss is doing, or close to immune. But for right now, we're fine. Nothing crazy like that at this point. Nebbit. Oh, I didn't even see Nebbit. He's all the way down here. Okay. I might as well just walk there at this point. Or what? This is good timing. I get to talk to you, Mr. Farnsworth. Oh, nice. That was the thing that leveled me up. I mentioned this in the rules, but I am soloing this, so I will not be using team up. Although I could team up and help other people if I've already beat the
key to defeating the force of evil. Come see me in full.
Yeah, I could team up to help other people, I suppose. I wouldn't be against that. But as far as like me needing to beat it for a quest, I'm not going to team up for any fights. Which will be very painful because some fights are meant to be teamed up even if you're playing like a normal person. So, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of late game fights that I'm just not sure how we're going to approach. All I can think of is over-leveling and a lot of May cast luck. And some will cast luck. You're going straight for the boss. Okay. Yeah, I can get in on that. That's fine. Oh! Oh! Yeah, so I'm very incentivized to focus on just health and damage. Yes! Bugs! Oh, this talent's actually really useful so far. It casts way more than you would think it does. It casts way more than I thought it was going to. I was like, okay, like maybe I'll get this like once a stream and it will be kind of interesting, but no, it's gone off like pretty consistently. Yeah, this pet's putting in work. I love this pet. I say that now, but I'll probably be yelling at my pet later, saying that you're not doing anything. Oh, this fight's been easy. Look, we're already almost wrapping up. Yeah, I can boost you. I don't have anything else good in hand. There you go. That was a high roll too. Nice. Okay. GG, I guess. Can shield him for fun. Get a little bit of extra XP. Why not? Nailed it. More pink dandelion. Pink dandelion drops pretty well here. I didn't know that. Interesting. I guess I've done things to appease them as well. I'll talk to them later and get hand-ins for my quests. Oh yeah, that's easy XP. Look at that. I'll actually go do it right now, because they might ask me to fight something else in the sequel quest for Brimwell. Because I know that the boss is going to be a little bit tricky here, and I don't mind doing a little bit of stuff if it's on the way. Alright, never mind, I'm not doing that. But I'll talk to this guy over here. I think this is a hand-in for the quest. What's up?
You were able to get all the data I needed on the enemy? Brilliant. Now I can come up with the best tactics for us to use. With this data, we're certain to defeat the Tuts.
So technically speaking, I could use Elucidate in this run if I ever got an Elucidate. And I could use that to make a 2-pip spell 0-pip and use it. Technically not off the table. Not sure if it's what I'll do, but technically allowed. Where did my main quest go? Okay, yeah, I'm not crazy. I can hand in the other quests too first, though. Hey, you.
Splendid! You retrieved our biscuits! It's hard to do battle, especially when you don't... The attack is on! Defeat Edo Narini, Nebbit Narini, Shai Narini, and the Cory Narini.
Alright, it'll be another level after I fight this. I'm not going to do silver chests until Arc 2. I think they're kind of a waste on Arc 1.
wizard. I am glad you showed up here. I will do you a favor. I shall put you out of your misery.
Oh no, we didn't pull. This feels like a good fight to use Kraken. Oh, it's too easy. Look at this. I don't even need to summon a minion this fight. Oh, that's so rewarding. I noticed it procs mostly on wand hits, which is great. We'll be fishing for wand hits a lot this run, of course. Yeah, so no minion, very easy. Alright, we're like 10 minutes behind where I thought we would be, but I think we're doing pretty good. No deaths either. It's been smooth sailing. I think we've gotten over a certain difficulty spike from the very first part. Hi.
You took the scrolls of Narini. I'd rather not hang on. I'd rather not hang on to these scrolls of Narini.
Did I just level up again? What level am I now? 14.
Sheesh. The hands of the enemy again. Would you be good and take these to Zane in the library?
Look at all these resources. Alright. I beat the dude. I'm gonna be level 15 at the end of this stint, which is great. Then we can get jewels and get another power buff.
Tell him of our successful assault. He should be ready to proceed into the throne room now.
Food. Water lily, that's pretty good.
You recovered the key?
I did recover the key. Oh no, a boss!
So only you can replay this dungeon, allowing you to gain additional unique loot, but only...
Why are you talking about dungeons and unique loot? Why are you encouraging me to come and kick your ass over and over? I think they're equidistant, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, just right over there. I think we're great. We're in a good spot. Got a rhythm. I'll upgrade deck at some point, of course, but I mean, like right now, there's nothing wrong with this deck at all. And these decks give stats, but only one minion, so I think they're situational. If I find out that a certain enemy is doing too much damage to me, then I might want to switch to them at some point. It's more health, it's more defense. Hi! It's like a lot of XP for doing this entire thing, right? Yeah, it's like 1200. We're gonna level again. We won't level again. We'll be close. Exponential curve of growth and all that. I realize that these puzzles are pretty easy, but at the same time I'm glad they exist.
None shall pass through the door unless all the braziers burn with red flames.
Like, yeah, it's easy, but this part of the game was genuinely intended for 10-year-olds. 12-year-old me thought this was amazing. Peak game design.
Who goes there? You shall pay for disturbing the young wizard.
Okay. They're going first. So I think 2 debuffs would let us live a rank 2 spell. More or less. That's kind of the math I'm getting out of it. We're going for the boss apparently. Okay. I think I'm immune to this if I have the fire decathlon on deck. Oh, that does nothing. He has proper resist. He's no slouch. Thought that was gonna be an ice shield, honestly. Cyclops in my house? It's just rude. Ouch! With boost, that's huge. That's fine. What does it say on the minion's chest? Is that the letter A? Who would that be for? Is it A for Ambrose? It definitely looks like an A, doesn't it? Oh, yes! So placing a charm also can do bugs. Oh, the bugs is so good. The bugs! Out of Mirage. Bye-bye. I have to walk all the way back to this guy? Okay. Okay. Oh, in that case, maybe I will level in here. This is one of those multiple quests inside of the dungeon type of setups, right? Instead of just one big lump of XP at the end. Yeah, I think there's multiple ways of EXP. Should I have marked? Probably. It's funny because I allowed myself to mark outside of battle, and I was like, oh, like, is that going against the spirit of the game? But I always forget anyways. Like, it doesn't... It's not gonna make a big deal.
Good work. Now,
I'm gonna mark location. Okay, he did give me the XP. So now I'm gonna do this one and get XP again, so I'll definitely be leveling to 15 at the end of this. Which is good. We'll be powered up just in time for Sphinx. Because Croco Sphinx has some challenging enemies, I think. Probably. More so than the Pyramid, at least. Pyramid's a joke. I always forget these.
Where the two suns shine, the way will be clear. But not if there is any moon shining.
I'm glad that Wizard101's sound design has stayed mostly the same. Like, sound effects like that, even if they're super old and a little bit cheesy, it's just too iconic. Like, if they changed any of these sounds, I would be devastated. Even, like, when they changed some of the sound effects for cards. I know I wasn't the only one who thought that was kind of messed up. I can't even... I can remember what old Pixie sounds like, because it was so deep fried. It like completely blasted the speakers. But I can't remember some of the other spells, like at all, from before the change.
Why even try, weakling?
Why even try? Because I'm better than you. I think you hit 1k, right? Yeah, but even then, I could sideboard something, right? Okay, just kidding. I have like no spells. Never mind. I'm not sideboarding anything. Let's just do it. We'll see what happens. I can use Rocky too. I have boost here. Oh, he's a joke. We might not even need to wheel cast. What is that? Those are both not very good. Alright, minion, who are we hitting? Are we going for the boss, or are we gonna hit the minion first? I'm gonna guess boss. Yeah. That's fine. I'm happy to go for the boss first. What a pushover. It's Cyclops. It's Oppa Gangnam Style Clops. That was terrible. Fizzle! What a nerd! How embarrassing for you. Yeah, this is just too easy right now. I'm having an easier time in Croc than I was in Wizard City. We've had 0 deaths so far. But again, this is the first part of Croc. I'm sure we'll have at least one in this world while we're here. %70 of 190. 70% of 190 is still going to be... Or 70% off of 190 is still going to be like 60. So yeah, you would need 2 debuffs in order to save the minion from a 2-pip spell, pretty much. Beautiful execution. You did an amazing job. Ouch! Oh, this is gonna hurt. I have a trap on me. Yeah, ouch. I don't know, maybe I should have been shielding myself. I could hit with this and hope for a will cast. Or a may cast, I mean. I need to shave. It's gotten scruffy. There we go. There we go. That was pretty low. Not gonna lie. Alright. Probably GG. Unless he fizzles. Not the bad guy. I meant my minion. Okay, thanks minion. Here. I don't think you can hit through with Firecat on its own. So here's a buff. Ouch. I think with the 40 blade this does enough, but I'm not sure. Oh, I think it was gonna do enough without, maybe. Alright. Treasure cards to sell. Boats. Spellamentes. And treasure cards to sell. Oh, and I guess like... What are these? Oh, those are disgusting. Get those out of here. And I guess like some furniture stuff. Trash. Do you think anyone from King's Isle has ever pitched, like when trying to get investors for the game, that it teaches kids to walk on the sidewalk?
We have the go.
Why do I feel like that's been like a conversation that someone has had at some point?
You do.
Well, sound effects is new. I think. That was very cool sounding, yeah. Why are you making me go all the way back? Yeah, so 30 minutes longer than expected, but overall not bad.
You say you want me to hang on to these flame gems so that the Narini will not be able to use them against us? Of course I will. In fact, I'll have them sent back to Marleybone just to make sure they stay safe.
Yeah, just to keep them safe. No ulterior motives. Did I just assist in, like,
Excellent.
moving contraband? Alright, we leveled up. Yeah, so I'll talk to
I'm
Sergeant.
Simeon. Come and see me when you get a chance. I have news for you about housing. I'm in Ravenwood, near the boys' dormitory. Thanks.
Excuse
We got Old Town stuff too to do. I don't feel terribly motivated to go and do the drain stuff. It's not like it's I do want to go over this way actually. In fact, I think I want to spend my training point with Niles. Oh, they added you sitting on the boat. That's so much cooler. I kind of wanted to see that. When is that new? Oh, look at him. I mean, it's a little bit jank, but this is better than it used to be. I don't know why they added the up and down, or maybe the boat's going up and down. Now, you probably are expecting this, but these are actually different areas. So, none of the NPCs or anything are loaded over here. This area is not very interactable. I think it's like lower detail too. I don't really remember. Where are you going? Why are you approaching me like that? Alright, so I think Elemental Trap is going to be extremely useful. Because... oh, these are going to be useful too. Oh, this is one pip. This is one pip. No! That's all one pip. It's a good thing I didn't train. Yeah, that would have been useful. Because then... obviously, the minion's going to hit with these three the most. Is the TC version 0 pip? I'll have to go check the bazaar.
Greetings.
Hi. Food. This is also food. Alright, so we'll probably do Sphinx stuff next time. Hi, Simeon.
You still...
Wait, you want me to go and talk to the turtle? What does it give me? 5 experience. Wow. Okay. I can do that. Yeah, like, hold on. No, I have no hits that I can enchant, so I can't even do Monstrology. At all. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Monstrologist Burke. Reminding me of something I can't participate in. Hi.
You still want... If you want to make yourself useful, go fetch the Cyclops Eye from my tower across the street.
Oh yeah, and the Golem's gonna be there. Or not the Golem, but the Troll. I'm 1 level away from Ether Shield, which is gonna be great against any life or death people. I will be using Ether Shield, probably a lot. Is it Myth Blade? I can do this really quick. It's not that far. It's not that long. This is easy. This is breakfast. Look at this. Not even a challenge compared to everything we've been doing so far. And if I get Myth Blade... Alright. Slap. Hiya. Urgh. Not even a problem. As long as he doesn't fizzle, this should guarantee the kill. Yeah.
You pick up the Cyclops eye and put it into your pocket.
What is this?
What?
Oh, that's not the whole quest? You're not just gonna give it to me like that easy? Uh-oh, forgot. Talk to Ivan again. Why is the tree a nicer teacher to me than you are? Ugh. Hello, yes, okay. I could get something by defeating one of these creatures in this location. Good luck. Oh, hi.
Here, use these to get started in upgrading your first spell.
Wow, for me? You shouldn't have. Can't use either one, doesn't really matter. Okay, can I have all that back? I'll give it to a character who can actually use it. Hi. I want to fight one gobbler, please. I don't think I'll do anything else on this street. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do on this street. Do I want Life Trap? If I want Life Trap, I can get it later here. Do I want Life Trap though? It'll be useful at some point. We will see. I don't think I need to get it now. I'm not using anything except for... I'm not using anything except for the leaf storm. How embarrassing. How embarrassing again.
Hello? Do you hear me? Good! The badge is working. Orange reading. Akron concentrations there are average. Good! Come back to Ravenwood.
Yeah, I'll do that later. I gotta go fight some trolls. I think it might be Mythblade, which would be very worth it, of course. Defeat and collect 3. Is there a chance I won't get them? Oh, isn't it faster to wand hit than to summon a minion because these are so weak? What school are they even fizzling in? Thank you, Pep. Oh, they have no resist? I thought I was gonna have to do more. Wow. I guess in that situation, summoning a minion would have been better. Yeah, immediately heal it back.
Excellent. Now you will just need your words of power. Go to old...
Today's assignment is to get a reading by visiting this location. Good luck.
If it's on the way, I might do the daily assignments.
You hear the sound of powerful hooves racing.
This is also not myth, by the way.
Heidi ho, student of myth. I see that you need some here.
Hello. This is the...
I think I got everything I would need from you. There's no good life spells to get. The only things really to be training next then would be up to Tower Shield at some point. Tower Shield would be helpful. Myth Blade! Yeah, that's really helpful. I think... we have a few different spells now. We can also get our Pacify spell now, if I'm not right. If I'm not incorrect. If I'm not incorrect. If I'm not mistaken. Hello, Marla.
I just finished my report on the famous grub of Sunken City. Can you please take it to Professor Drake for me?
No, I probably never will. Subdue. Infection could be nice to have. Yeah, why not? It's 0 pip. We want it in our arsenal. Okay. Can't even use subdue. Pointless. Infection we can use. I don't think there's any Death School spells that are 0 pip that I can think of. Ah, there's like the Dream Shield, technically. Other than that, though, there's nothing. There's nothing for me to use. Okay, well, I think we'll stop here for today. We've made pretty good level progress, and we've also gotten some new spells, so we're definitely having a little bit more variety in the way we play now. Moving forward next time, we're going to start the Croco Sphinx. 0 deaths today, very accomplished, and I'm looking forward to the next time that I can go ahead and tackle the Sphinx and get the rest of it done. Oh, I'll do that to the path. So again, like I've mentioned before, I'll do a lot of the other stuff off stream as far as organizing and selling. I don't think that's too terribly interesting. I mostly just want to stick to the main content and quests. So I'll also probably organize this by hiding all the ones I don't plan on doing. But yeah, I don't think we have any other new gear coming up. Looking in the shared bank, there's not really anything that changes at level 15. I could go to the bazaar and check for some stuff, but I'll do that again off stream. And if I make any major changes to gear between sessions, I will let you know. Nothing has changed this time, so that's why we're where we're at. Anyways, thank you, any of you who watched today. I really do appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to the next challenge.